Here we are in the garage. Today's adventure, we're going to show you some of the things we've done. We're going to be drilling some holes in the concrete. We got a lot of the wiring done inside the office part, the shop, the garage, whatever you want to call it. And we got some really big news that didn't turn out the way we thought. We'll tell you that in a minute. We got something special. Stick all the way to the end because we got something else to show you that we got done.
Yep, it's not in the beginning, so stay tuned.
You heard we're going to take a look around the shop and then we're going to tell you about the bad news that we have. So let's go take a look. We've got a whole lot of grading out here on the lot. So you can see it's got a little bit of a dip in it still, but that's okay. We got it kind of packed down, so it's a whole lot better than it used to be where we were kind of sinking everywhere. We also got our area. We're hoping, depending on money, we'd like to get a storage unit and put over here on this side to put all that miscellaneous crap that you just don't want to put in the garage. So we're hoping for that, but right now it's out of my budget. We're hoping to get the fence. Once again, we're looking at our budget to cover the whole lot here. We're going to keep about a 20-foot area in the front in case I decide to put RVs or boats or something like that on the lot, have a place where they can drop them off and I'll bring them inside the fence or in the building depending on what we do. So back here, this is our RV area. Turn it around this way so you can see. Got it pretty level. Once again, I'd like to concrete this, but once again, we're back to money. So we'll have to see how this year goes, and we're gonna be showing you some products that if you go through our Amazon link, that'll help us out, and you might be able to get some really great products. So we got our electric box in. This is the one for the RVs. You see it's all locked up. We got water over here at this corner. This is going to be where we have water for the RVs. Also, this will be where it goes inside the building to the water heater and the bathroom and all that good stuff. And we'll show you that in a few minutes. Had a whole lot of issues with the county getting our electric set up here. So that's part of the problem that we have that's going on. We finally got the county to approve it right before Christmas. But I ended up having to bring more rocks in. It had to be 24 inches deep, and we just, this was all sand. We had nothing but trouble, so I had to bring a whole lot of loads of dirt and rocks in here to build this up again. And we had a couple areas here that they could visually look down and make sure that it was 24 inches. So what's the bad news that we have? The bad news is the electric company. So before Christmas, we called them up and said, hey, we've got our electric approved by the county. They're ready to have it all hooked up. Engineer, that's our contact person at the electric company, said, okay, that's good. If I don't have paperwork on it, I may have to come out there on Friday or Monday, and then everything will be a good go after that. It could take anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. Well, we're now getting ready for Monday will be 4th week finished. Well, you can see we have no electric. So just a day or so ago, I told Tam, I said, why don't you finally call the electric company and make sure there's not a problem. We had to pay $600 up front for a new residency to have it hooked up to that pole up there. And so she called and they're like, oh, you got to make an appointment. We thought that's what the engineer was going to do for us, but apparently he did not do that. So now they're going to come out here, supposed to be on the 12th of this month, to get that hooked up there to where we'll have electric here at this outlet, and we'll also have electric over there at the RV spot. And then at that point, we're going to be running electric inside the building. And we're going to show you that in a few minutes. So this side is still kind of soft. It's a little firmer because we've had some rain, not a lot of rain. We've had a few rain. You can see the electric company drove on here. Oh, one thing, if you have private property, and we found this out through a lawyer, if you don't put keep out or no trespassing signs on your property, there's really not anything the police can legally do other than just ask somebody to leave. But if you've got no trespassing or keep out or whatever by owner, whatever you might have, you can actually have them arrested because you've already gave them a fair warning. So we have one here and we also have one at the other end of the property. So we got all this rocked up. This was kind of a mess. That was some more money we spent. And got that all rocked up to just stop anything from, we get rain from down there, Neighbors here said we haven't had any rain that ran across the street for they don't know how long. Well, I just don't want to have a problem. Plus, it just kind of secures that if we have the fence, it's going to run right along those rocks along the top. Because my property actually goes all the way out to the street. The street, actually, this county has been claiming a lot of my lot for their street out here, road. No big deal. So we got everything halfway going on here. We got to go in the garage. I got to turn the radio off. I got some music playing in there because I've been kind of trying to clean up because tomorrow we got a big thing going on, and we'll tell you that in a minute. Let's go inside. So we're inside the garage. We've still got some miscellaneous things to do. I'll kind of show you a project I'm working on today. Found out after we got our toilet and our vanity, right there, toilet and vanity, and a shop sink there. Shower, they sent, the one we ordered only was glass doors. It wasn't the whole unit, so I got to get another one of those. Found out that my wall that I put up was too close. So I'm taking that down right now. It's got to be about, without the drywall on, it needs to be 12.5 inches from the center of the toilet. So I got to fix that, and this is where the bathroom's going to be. I'm going to make it about 5 feet this way, and then whatever it is that way. It's going to be a pretty good sized bathroom. So that wall, probably, because we're going to end up doing 16-inch centers. This was 24-inch. I'm probably going to take what's left of this and finish it over here. Because this part of the shop, we're leaving the 24-inch because, one, it's braced up against the top up there. Here, we don't have it braced, but we'll put some angles on it to hold it to the steel there to kind of hold it up. Stuff for my diesel. Working on that soon. Here's all of our drywall. This is enough drywall right here to finish the office that I'm going to show you, the shop, and also to do the bathroom, if I calculated right. So that's, I won't tell you that yet. So here's the wood we got. I got some more 2x4s. We also got the beams to go across the top of the bathroom. So redwood already had. So we're going around now and caulking. Tam started it. I kind of finished a little bit up this morning. We're going around and caulking the seams on the garage because just don't want any chance of any moisture, dust, even little critters to come running in. So that's what we did. I just did the second coat now, finishing that up. So she's going to come back. She's working at the church today, taking Christmas decorations down. So here's where we're at now for the shop. Doesn't look much different from what we showed you a couple weeks ago, right? Wrong. I got electric done. Tomorrow starts drywalling. So I got all my outlets put in. Got plenty of outlets all over. We've also got some extra wiring here that you may see hanging. That wiring there is going to go switch to the Romax wire back over there. And we're going to run it up there. This piece here, which is the long piece, once I get this all made up, I'm going to have a little door so I can get behind that. That's going to run the wire. The outlets are going to go down there. Probably only going to have 2 or 3 along that side. Don't need a whole lot of outlets there. My 50 amp, this plug here you see, that is going to be my 50 amp arc welder. We already have that. It's not in the shop here yet. There's our insulation. We're going to be insulating the shop / office / garage / whatever else you want to call it. So we got it pretty ready. There's the sliding doors. We're going to have dual sliding doors on the front. You might say, well, that's not going to be very economical for heating or air conditioning for your shop. Well, we're going to end up, if all goes well, we're going to air condition the whole shop anyway. But out here, because we can get as high as about 120 degrees out here, and in a steel building, it's going to be pretty warm. I'm going to have the air conditioner probably on year-round, probably 95, something like that. Anything is cooler than being out in 115 degree weather. So we're hoping to air condition the whole shop, and then inside we're going to have the split units. That I'm going to have one of those in here. I have one of them in my other garage at home, my single car garage, and it does a great job. So I think this is going to do a really good job. One, there's not going to be any sun on this. We're going to insulate the whole building here, ceiling and bottom here. So it's going to be all insulated. So I think it will be really good, even though there'll be a little bit of a gap underneath the door. Who cares? It'll be just fine. Hopefully the budget, we're still looking at our budget because I spent a lot more than I was planning on spending. We want to put a lift in here, a motorcycle lift, so we can do some of the future stuff that we want to talk about later. And so you can see all my electrical. We got all the electrical in, got plenty of, here's our sub box. This is the sub box that I've got that is running from outside. So we got plenty of 20 amps. Here's the 50 amp. We got a 30 amp for the RV. Goes right in there. That's going to be sitting over here. I got a box that once we get the drywall put on the outside, I'll put that box on. Maybe I'll put it on today. We'll see. So we finished caulking all this, so it's pretty well ready to go. My only real problem is going to be is we drilled this. Took us about 45 minutes to drill this 2-inch hole in the garage. There's the remnants of what we got out. I'm down to the rocks now. So what I have to do is, because I didn't want to drill a hole in the wall. I'm going to do it on the water, but not on the wall, on the electric. I got to go outside. I got to dig and find this and run. We're getting some flexible, hopefully this works, 2-inch conduit that is made for outside, made for underground, all that good stuff. So that's going to go from here to the pole, and we're going to actually run 2 fuse boxes in here. You say, what, 2? Problem is, there's a problem getting electrical boxes. Maybe in your area you can. Here, I can't get crap. So out there, I got a stupid Siemens electrical panel. Do not ever buy Siemens. My brother told me that after I already bought it and put it up. One thing was it couldn't get anywhere. Of course, there's a Square D now at Home Depot I could get, but it's a little late now. So we ended up getting some Square D boxes here, but I could not get a 175 amp breaker to go from the Siemens box to this box. So what did I have to do? I had to get 225 amp breakers to run from there to this box. So this is a 125 amp box, and we're going to install another box over on this side of the shop. See the box? Another sub panel, and it's going to be mounted on this wall. One of these 2 walls is going to be mounted on, maybe on the back wall. Don't know where I'm going to put it. But I've got to run wire from there, which isn't so bad on this side because I can squeeze back there pretty easily behind that wall once we get it drywalled and insulated. This wall is a little different situation. I may have a tough time squeezing in. So when we do the electrical or do the drywall, we can't do the last panel here because I'm going to have to be able to get, actually I could finish that because I'm going to be able to go behind the box. So yeah, maybe we'll change my mind right now. Be able to do that. Maybe we'll leave a panel here, off here in the center of this one. That might work. Where I could still kind of squeeze in here and be able to squeeze myself and pull the conduit, because we're just going to leave the conduit laying on the ground back here. Nothing's going to happen to us. It's wire that's going to be inside conduit. So we'll put the box back here. That'll be the other boxes over here, and that won't be turned on for a while because that is going to be the box that's going to run the rest of the shop on that side. It's going to run the bathroom. So really, I could have got away with probably about 75 or 100 watt box because there's really not going to be any real power draw from that side. But you never know. Never know. Might put something else in. So there's where we're at. We're all ready to start doing the drywall. Everything's good. That's my ceiling fan. So I got all the wiring. My brother wasn't able to come out. He had other plans and didn't do it. So I was stuck doing all my wiring. So it didn't do too bad a job. As far as we're not going to drywall the back side of this wall. This wall will be drywalled on both sides. And that wall and the back wall will not be drywalled. The upstairs, when we get time, we are going to put flooring down up there. That wood that's glued together, whatever the hell that's called. We're going to put that on there. And Tam right now is going to use it for storage. We're going to clean out her closets and find clothes she's never known she's owned. And the ones we're not using, we're going to put up there. And I'm actually lost a few pounds here after Christmas. So shocking. I'm only about, I think, 5 pounds from 4 or 5 pounds from where I was before Christmas. So not too bad. So we're pretty well set for doing this. So hopefully we'll get all the drywall up. We got Saturday and Sunday we're going to be doing this. I've got one of Jim's going to come over who will help me build it. He's going to come over Saturday and help me. And we have Ray across the street that wants to kind of store his boat in here. He got a new job, and he may have to work Saturday. If he has to work Saturday, he'll be here Sunday. Need him more to do the mud. I'm not very good at putting that mud up. I'm actually thinking about buying, if anybody's ever tried out that new sander that they have at Harbor Freight, that big old monster thing. I think it's $139. Let me know if you like that thing. I might buy it. Got me a new light because we still don't have any power. So I don't know what it's supposed to be. The next 2 days could be cloudy. Yesterday we kind of had a little bit of rain, not much. So we've still been using the generator. There's all the installation. Here's all the stuff that Home Depot says I should have. So that's my joint compound. Actually, they said 1 box. I got 2. Got a couple extra boxes of screws, and I also got 2 rolls extra of tape. Who knows? You can always take that crap back. That's the only reason you might say, why do you buy stuff from Home Depot? 2 reasons. 1, they never argue about anything we take back. I got stuff over here, I would say junk, but stuff over here that I bought probably 6 months ago and put it on our Home Depot credit card, and I'll need to take it back. We just whip out the cards, they look it up, they find it, give us a credit. So I got a bunch of stuff here I still need to take back, and we're going to do that. I got to finish up on the RV. I did get the new batteries put in the RV. Didn't show you that, though. Those things were heavy. Got those in there. Cleaned up the front here. I've got a little bit of a tear on, it's actually coming apart on the awning. We're going to try to get some awning tape. We were going to leave it out for the guy to come and repair it, but I figured since we don't have electric, this is all going to be a real pain. I'll be lucky because we've got more things we have to do. One, we've got the Mecum auction coming up here in about 2 weeks. And then the third week, we've got to go and babysit one of our, actually take care of our kids, grandkids. Daughter and them is going to a wine thing. They may not go, but if they do go, we have to go watch their kids. And while they're in school, can't bring them out here. So there'll be another week that I'm not doing anything. So here we are back. We're already into February now, and I wanted to have it all done by February. I definitely got to get the electric hooked up before. If I'm getting pay somebody to run the line into the garage, I'll do it. So that's what it is. So that's what we got going on today. And this weekend, we're going to be really busy. I'll try to get this video out. If it comes out I'm actually filming this on Friday. If it comes out on Saturday, you'll know we're already out here filming this. We do have a live on Sunday. We actually have Riding in the Ozarks. That's a great guy that we met actually 2 years ago in 2021 out in Lake of the Ozarks. He's a really great guy. He's got a great channel. I think he just broke 10,000 subscribers, which I'm pretty happy for him on that. But he's a really good guy. He actually approached us, invited us out for a meet and greet. We had a meet and greet with some of our subscribers. Some of you guys might have been there. And so it was pretty neat. And so I thought, I'd like to have this guy come on our channel and let you guys check him out. He's got some really unique videos that he puts out. He's got a little bit of an insight, too, on dealerships and talks about new bikes and what's coming out and what you think about stuff and what his opinion is. And yeah, I think it'd be really neat. So check it out on this Sunday, the 8th. We will be doing our live with him. And we're going to start trying to bring in on our lives different people like YouTubers and some other, which you guys have seen in the past. Bring other people in to give you guys some good information and tell them about their channels and things like that. And it's nothing wrong with helping other YouTubers grow and get out the good word, because we're all in this together, building YouTube channels, and we're all a little different. Somebody was off goofing off all this morning, so here she is to do the ending now.
Helping out. I was somewhere else helping out. I went to church and helped take down Christmas decorations. So thanks for coming along today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I have no idea what it's about. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Think about Patreon. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
Sunday Live.
Don't forget.
If you're lucky and you stayed all the way to the end, you got to see one more thing that we finished up tonight, or actually we're working on now. We should have it done by the time we end tonight, depending on light. What are we doing?
Installation.
You're installating what?
The walls.
Oh, not installating. It's
installation.
Yeah, installation.
Pink, itchy, fiberglass insulation.
So we got the one wall, and the reason we're leaving 2 areas open is because if you watch the video all the way to this point, you've seen that I have to do some wiring yet. So I've got my people coming to help with the drywall, so we got to take advantage of the help that we have at the time. So maybe we'll give you one last shot at the end before we walk out tonight to show you how far we got it insulated, if we got it all done. Done with the insulating we need to do. We got the back wall. You see there's this place open there. Remember, I have to get back there and still do the wiring for the next fuse box. We got this wall all done. You can see I still don't have this done because remember the hole in the ground, we got to bring the wiring through that and tap it into the bottom of the box. So we measured that. That's 4 foot. So that way it'd be one sheet that will go there. And then over here, same thing. We got 4 foot coming over this way. So that way we can have one piece that we'll put in there. So pretty neat. So we're pretty much ready. This here we'll probably do in the morning. Once we get one side done, we can put the other insulation in to hold it up. What? You want to say anything about your hard work?
It's getting there.
There you go. Hopefully we'll have the power hooked up to the pole and we'll be able to get that inside here before, I don't know.
Next weekend.
Yeah, we'll see how that all works out. So we already did all of our say goodbye and all that. So we'll see you on Sunday.
Bye.